oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Today, we reach Week 15.
Oh yeah, let's get this shit popping. Get this shit popping, shawty.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Denver Broncos and the Mexico City Diablos. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Mexico City. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They begin on the ground with Camara. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Camara gets it again on second down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Fourth down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And they will take over first and 10. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. They'll set up to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A quick 1st down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Hurts. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Kamara trying the right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Oh, come on.
Into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
Come on.
Down inside the 30.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation.
Come on,
you have
bro.
to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know
I'm
as a
pressing
safety,
trying.
when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Oh,
It's into the hands of Edwards. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Here's Hurts to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Broncos. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
But they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Diablos nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 60 yards. And the Diablos are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now at the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner hooks it off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Rolling to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Drew Chrisman on to punt as he gets this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 51 yards on the punt there. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Waste of time.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on 3rd down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on 3rd downs all year long. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, come on.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that out. He made a really nice play.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt big because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Hurts to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Kamara up the middle, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Hurts.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The kick by pass is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17.
Bro, they got my whole team playing junkie, David. I'm talking about 4 picks. Go back and look. 4 picks. They just froze my guys, and I'm mashing on triangle, bro. That last one to the tight end, Kyer Elam is sitting right there in position, and I'm mashing triangle, and he moves away from him. Another one over the middle. I'm sitting here like, what I gotta do? It's crazy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's 2nd and 8. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead
Yeah, my quarterback's just off today. Like, every pass is not, once again, when he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. And he's off for no reason. No reason at all.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we come upon halftime.
Yeah, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, once again, he's thrown 3 to 4 picks already, bruh. And I'm just like, you ain't putting the ball nowhere near where I'm telling you to put the ball. So I'm really fighting myself. And once again, my defenders ain't defended. I don't get the fucking. I don't get it. They just letting this man run away with it. It's all good. We're going to dig out the hole. We'll beat this nigga. He ain't scoring this half.
As we are back underway on EA Sports. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And a nice return.
Come on, 22.
Here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Again, it's Taylor. And some room to run now. A solid stiff arm. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 76 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. They go play action here on first down. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down at about the 20.
Did you see that animation with Jalen Waddle? How they had him frozen?
In the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call a moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Diablos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Taylor trying to run. And he
Come
got it
on.
on the touchdown run, but he won't get in
Come
here.
on.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Nah, I ain't out yet. I just got to get one stop, and I'm Gucci. I'm not really tripping. It's just that they give this nigga 3rd down plays that are just, once again, can't make it up. That nigga be beat, but we going to be going. Here we go. We gonna go after this nigga.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into. The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it, but it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover.
Come on.
Luck or
Look
skill,
at that.
whatever the case is,
Luck.
they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now,
Luck.
our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your team.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Joseph Osai providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here comes Tony on the return. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First and 10, Taylor now. Shoves him away. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw.
Oh,
and
what?
now here is another
What?
interception. And the Broncos are going to have it here just
I
past
can't.
the
A defensive
25.
lineman
And you have to
making
wonder,
that pick?
Charles, a game like this, 5
I don't even know what
interceptions,
plays
does
he's
this
running
do
at
to
this
the
point.
psyche
This
of the
nigga took a lineman and ran straight
Based
back.
on the fact that
Okay.
he's still out there
Okay.
and he threw a 5th interception,
Okay.
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong
This
mentally
nigga.
and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll
You
be
can't
second
make this
down.
up.
Nice
You can't make this
first
game
down
up.
for the offense,
That's crazy.
picking up 5, which means defensively, the
A
thought
D
process is
tackle?
entirely different. You don't want to
Getting an
panic, but
interception
at the
like
same
that?
time, you're saying
Wow.
to each other, we've got to tighten
That's
this down.
wild.
We can't give up gains like that.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick.
And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points,
Who are you blocking, 40?
this could start getting a little more interesting.
Crediting with a
Crazy.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 9. They run once more with Taylor.
What?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
From 13 yards out.
and the Diablos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Come
But
on.
this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Trash. How is his players getting there so fast? That's what I don't get. Come on. Another stop, another score.
McPherson on to kick this
Hell
one
yeah,
away.
there it is. Another stop, another score.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yeah, I know, but his player got over there extremely fast, though. That's what I was trying to figure out.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself
how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On the return, it's Tony.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Room here to run. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis, and now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
What?
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jalen Waddle with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Diablos have taken a 4th quarter lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
I still don't know how he's outrunning niggas who are 99 speed.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool.
Hurts fumbles it.
Oh.
But it looked like, fortunately, the Broncos able to recover. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
That's complete to Disley.
Oh, come on. Look at this.
Have a Broncos
Look at
first down
this.
as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the
Look at
drive
this.
alive.
21
You
yards
can't make
there.
this
Big
up.
play on 4th down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the
How?
fifth.
All right, either. Courtney? Boy, I tell you. Boy, I tell you. What they giving to this man?
They'll look to throw again. Short throw to Disley. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Pardon, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Big third down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Well, when this drive began, the offense only needed a field goal, but the defense ramped up the pressure, and after back-to-back sacks, they're feeling confident they might keep them off the board.
Try it here. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Come on.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Face mask? Oh my God.
This lead late.
Do you see this?
Of mistakes they could afford to go without.
Courtney.
The last thing you want to give them is
They are giving this man the game.
exactly what that penalty does.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. A face mask? Wow. Wow. I can't even, I'm speechless right now.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. On the move to his left.
Oh,
throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
We've seen this a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
And that's going to be knocked away.
Pick the ball.
It's incomplete.
I can't buy a pick. I can't buy a pick.
You might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Give it to me.
That's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Let's go.
This game might be turned on its
Let's go.
Interception. Pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
Whole game, Courtney.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression?
There you go, boy. That boy passed the time. The mid-season training was working.
As you mentioned, went into the half with
But
the lead.
they gave him too many chances.
Losing the game was one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for the home team here, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.